What's up, guys? So today we're gonna be making pizza. So what you're gonna need is 300 grams of plain white flour, 2 teaspoons of sugar. Remember to put them each ingredient on one side. The flour in the middle and sugar, salt, and yeast on the other side. So then we're gonna add 7 grams of yeast on one side. We're just gonna add 700 grams of yeast and a little bit of salt. There's not an exact measurement, just a little bit of salt. A pinch of salt. A pinch of salt. And now we're gonna mix it all together. Mix it all together very well so you don't see like on one side there's sugar, on one side there's flour, on one side there is yeast. No, you don't want to see that. You want to see them all mixed together to every last bit. Takes a little bit to mix it all. A little time. 1 minute, 2. And so now that you've mixed it, you do kind of like not a hole straight through, but just like a little indent in the flour and our dry ingredients. And now we're gonna add 1 cup of not hot, warm water right in the middle. And then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of oil. Olive oil. To be exact. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then we're just gonna mix it again. The dough may seem kind of tough when you're mixing it all, but that's just part of making pizza. Yes. Make sure you don't see then like kind of grains of flour or anything. You just want to see like it looks kind of like ice cream. And now that we've mixed it all, we're gonna we're gonna knit it. So we're back, and now we're knitting the dough. Until when it's in the bowl, start mixing it until you get a consistency that it's not like water. It's not sticky. And now we're gonna knit it until it's not sticking to our hands. You might wanna add sprinkle a little bit of flour on the table, on the surface you're knitting the dough on. And you just wanna go with one hand like that, bring it back, and with the other. Go up like that, and like that. So we're back now after we knit the dough, and now we're just gonna cover the pizza dough that has been formed into a ball and put into a bowl. We're gonna cover it with a fresh cloth. We're just gonna cover it like that, make sure that nowhere is uncovered, and now we're gonna put it into a warm space for 15 minutes. And then for 15-20 minutes, and then we're gonna see we're back now. The pizza has rised, and now what you wanna do is just punch it a little so the air flies out nice and smoothly. And now we're gonna sprinkle a little flour on the surface of where we're cooking. We're just gonna sprinkle it a little because it already has flour and it has already been done. And so now you're just gonna take it like that, just put it on, and then you just wanna roll like that a little, roll it out. And I'm making 2 pizzas because one doesn't fit in the oven. And now I'm going to measure out how many mandas minutes. I'm gonna measure half of this by taking a knife and just dividing it into 4ths, but cutting the middle. And now we have cut it in half. And now I'm just gonna use 1/2. So now with 1/2, we're gonna take the rolling pin, cover it in a little flour so it doesn't stick. And now we're just gonna roll the dough as if we were rolling. I don't know what we're rolling. And we're just gonna roll the dough first, forwards. We're gonna forward, backwards. And like once in a while, you might just wanna to unstick the dough. You might just wanna take it off, put some more flour, and turn it over. And then it will not stick and it will be nice and fluffy puffy. So now we're just gonna roll it forward, backward, yeah. All that I said. And now that we roll it to the size you want, we're gonna switch it over and we're gonna roll it forward and backwards. Switch sides, forward and backwards again. If it sticks to the rolling pin, you know it needs a little more flour, and we all do. And we're just gonna roll it forwards and backwards again. Forwards and backwards again. And we're back. And now we're just gonna put some olive oil on it, just like some lines. Not too much, but not too little. You know, like this. Kind of looks like a face. And then we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce. And this is homemade tomato sauce. And 2 tablespoons is enough for a small pizza like mine, because 2 don't fit in the oven. So now we're gonna also 1 garlic clove. We're gonna squeeze that on the pizza because everybody likes a nice spice. And so now that we've already mixed the base, as an example like this, so it's all spread out in the edges, we're gonna add some oregano. Now oregano is a very difficult spice to work with, so we just have to just sprinkle a little bit on, just shake it a little around, so it gives a little taste but not too much taste. As shown like this again. As shown like this. Now we can start decorating. So now we're gonna start decorating, and what we need is some cheese first. We're gonna add some cheese, not too much, because you know. So we put the cheese on now. I'm just gonna touch the cheese, you know. And so now we're gonna put the cheese on. I'm gonna spread it out in a second. And so now we're just gonna spread the cheese out, sprinkle it, because everybody loves a little bit of cheese. And not too much. I'm using mozzarella cheese by Sainsbury's. And I just think that's the best cheese, you know. And now I'm gonna get my pepperoni. So pepperoni, I love pepperoni myself. And now I'm just gonna put some pepper, and first, because I'm Mexican, I'm gonna put some chili. And not too much chili, red chili actually. I like it better in Mexico though, more spicy. And we're gonna put a little bit of chili. If you don't like chili, you don't have to put chili. I'm just doing it because I like my, because it's me. So now we're just gonna put the pepperoni, spread them out a little bit. You see that I'm putting them in kind of like a circle. So I have enough. And I don't have a lot of pepperoni, so this is my pepperoni pizza. And now we're gonna place it in the oven for 20 minutes. We're gonna place it in the oven for 20 minutes.
13 to 15 maximum.
Actually, 13 to 15 is the maximum if you don't want to burn your pizza. If you like burnt pizza, then just leave it for an hour. And so now we're gonna put it in the oven and let's see how it goes. I got my both pizzas decorated. for a yummy supper. Now we're gonna put them in for 13 to 15 minutes, and then we're gonna show you guys. So the final result of our pizza is here. This is the pepperoni pizza, and this is the chorizo pizza. It looks hungry, you just wanna eat it off the TV. And now, that's your final result, and I hope you guys can make this at home and be as proud as me. Bye, see you on the next video.